Okay, apparently we have sound now. So how's it going, everyone? This is Ghosts and Demons. This is a fan game for the Ghosts and Goblins series, created by one guy. His name's Bonus JZ. 10-year project. Pretty insane. Oops. And we're currently underway. Yeah, you see Arthur here. He has some of the similar abilities that you're used to seeing. Double jump is available. He can also do a ground pound and backflip. Ground pound only available in steel armor. Thankfully, I've gotten the best weapon for the first loop here. How this run is going to be going is I'm going to be playing through 2 loops. Yeah, but the first loop has conditions for unlocking the second. Those conditions are reveal and break 40 red chests and get 600,000 points. This game's a bit of a remake of the Makaimura, which is the Japanese name for the Ghosts and Goblins franchise. Remake of Makaimura on the Wonder Swan. Wonder Swan was a handheld system. Yeah, but the gameplay is completely different. But yeah, so I'll be meeting these conditions for the second loop, and then once I get to the second loop, the ultimate challenge, as it's known, I will not be able to continue. If I game over in the second loop, the run is over. But pretty confident in my abilities, so shouldn't be an issue here. Oh, that was kind of close. Do not want that. Yeah, dagger is actually not that good in this particular game. Cross is what I want here for the first loop. So I'm able to use the backflip for the backflip for damage there. I think I did mention that, but you're able to get 2 hits doing that. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't get through there unscathed. I don't want to take too many hits. If I take too many hits, I'm gonna have to farm some extra lives, because you do get a lot of points for beating stages without dying. It's called a perfect. And then you get a perfect bonus as well, and then you also get a speed bonus, and if you get both of those you get extra points. So I've already taken 2 hits, so I'm down some score, but still should be fine. Yep, this is a fan game here. 10-year project by one dude. Wow. Not used to that enemy attacking me like that. So yeah. So there's red chests and green chests. That's what you're primarily going to be seeing me find. The green chests are guaranteed armor upgrades, so those are great. And then reds are just random, or orange, just like a reddish orange. And we're gonna come to probably one of the harder bosses of the game, Ifrit. Gold armor, very useful in this boss. So since I have it, I'm gonna have the potential for a speedy kill here. Oh man, that was cruel. Yeah, so now I gotta play a bit safe while I deal with this hand. Okay, so now I got the hand dead, so I should be able to close this out now. Just attacking him when he shoots these fireballs. Oh man. That was a little close. We're gonna have to go down here, then probably come down here, then come back up. Miss. Alright. Not too bad. As long as I don't die there again. Yeah, so I do have the weapon of choice for the first loop. That is the cross. It's because it destroys projectiles, has pretty good damage. When you have gold armor, you can really increase the damage quite a bit. It's your go-to weapon. Dagger, not the best weapon in this. In fact, it's pretty much a mid-tier weapon. And there's some other better weapons still than the dagger in this. But I'll be using this basically until the second loop. Once I get 300,000 points, a better weapon can then drop. It's a fireball weapon, which is a glorified dagger, and that can also charge magic, like you can in some of the other games. Right. So since I've been missing some perfects here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the extra life over here. There's always an extra life in blue chests. Those ones don't respawn if I die. Yeah, you're gonna see me use the ground pound here, and I can bounce off enemies, and then I can get another ground pound. So you have some cool movement abilities. This is a puke party right here. Well, actually no, there's only one puke. There's only one person puking, so it's not quite a party yet. Oops. So I really want the gold armor. It's going to help me get up through this section a bit faster, also kill the boss really quick, so gold armor is really good. Yeah, so since I was able to pogo off that one enemy, I was able to get through that section quickly. That's nice. This is the Chimera, basically just straight up stolen from Magic Sword, a game, arcade game. And he's got some different moves in this, but gold armor and cross make short work of him. This game is free for download, and you can check it out on itch.io. I do recommend checking it out. I think it's probably the best side-scrolling action fan game that's ever been made, so if you're a fan of those type of games, I do recommend trying it out. You can pay $4 for an updated version. Not much difference, though. Yeah, so good stage there. So I did get the perfect. So I got some extra points, and then when you get perfects, aka you don't get hit in a level, you get an extra life. And those extra lives are going to be converted into score at the end of this run, so that I can meet the 600,000 point quota to get to the second loop. Then you see me use the pogo ability exclusive to the gold armor to do some skips up here. Do a skip up here by pogoing off these two enemies, and then the next one I just skipped climbing a ladder on the right. And I'm breaking up some more chests along the way. Gotta meet that loop condition. And we're coming up to the Satan fight. You see him in only in the intro of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. He's a main enemy in he is a main enemy in the original Ghosts and Goblins, though, and does appear occasionally in the series. I'm gonna get some backflips in and stuff. You can wag Arthur's butt like that. It's the gesture button, so you can do some gestures. Anytime you can use any of his abilities, it's typically worthwhile. Oh, double swoop. Whoa, nice combo. Yeah, so you can do like the stab, you can do the uppercut, and the pogo. This is all available to you with gold armor, and it's all worth doing when you get the opportunity to.
I will not forsake my duties.
Yeah, so now that I have 300,000 points, a new weapon can drop out of the red chest. its fireball weapon. That's going to be the weapon used for the rest of the run once I have it. Yeah, so we're going to go to the last stage of the first loop here. This stage is going to be pretty tough because there's a lot of random spawns and they can get in your way really easily, so you really got to be paying attention to that. Like these two almost got me. And generally, if I can make them stay behind me, this will be preferred. Because if they're behind me, that means they're not going to spawn in front of me. Oops, I was supposed to double jump there. I want to get a chest up here. There we go. Gotta make sure I get 40 chests, otherwise I'll have to redo the first loop and try this again. Don't want to do that, it's a waste of time. It'll be a waste of like 15 minutes. He jumps around, that's Astaroth. Jumps around, makes boulders fall randomly down on the screen. I gotta watch that a little bit. That was my dog. I call him Pup in the background. He's just doing his job. Alright, we come to Tiamat here. Known for her jiggle physics. Just gonna stay close and bait out this sword attack, which she'll use most of the time, and then I'll be able to get uppercuts, which do significant damage. Then we go to the Hydra form. Gotta watch the tails and the heads. The heads will smoke when they're about to unleash an attack. If I watch the tails, I should have no problem avoiding the Hydra attacks. This is the gesture button. You can do a few different gestures with the gesture button, but your buttons are just attack, jump, and then you have the dodge button, which is the backflip, and then gesture button. The gesture where Arthur wags his butt, that actually does have use. It lowers your hitbox, so I actually might be using that on this boss fight in particular to not be hit. As a shield, there's a bunch of different weapons, but we're probably not going to be seeing many of them in this run. Rather them used. And Azazel here, pretty tricky boss. With gold armor, can make short work of him. Gotta destroy his 2 feet first. Second one's gonna be a little trickier. I want his foot facing away from me, and then I'll be able to pogo up, but if it doesn't do that, I can't do that pogo. So, not a good opportunity to do it there. Not there either. Here's a good opportunity. Let me go to the second form. Mostly be reacting to things that the boss does. Okay, now we have my neighbor mowing his lawn. Not a scheduled part of the run. You can summon red armor or whatever. the lawnmower. Classic. This is like the move you don't want the boss to use in a speed run. This just wastes your time, and this is a low health move. Yeah, it just wastes like 20 seconds. Hopefully he doesn't do it again. And he's doing it again. What a jerk. Yeah, but I should have met the condition for the second loop. Yeah, so I'll just give you an idea of what to expect in the second loop, which is known as the ultimate challenge. You're gonna have like faster enemies, faster respawn rate of randomly spawning enemies. You're gonna have newly placed traps as well. And then you're also gonna have new enemy placements, including like more red armors. The bosses are gonna have more health, the bosses are gonna have new attacks. So it says this story is not over, that means I qualified the second loop. And we'll watch a little cutscene here and we'll go to the second loop. All my lives have been converted into score, so I'll start the second loop with no lives. So I have to build them back up. And since during a marathon run, it's gonna be a good idea to grab an extra life in the first level. And do my best to get perfect so I can build my life count back up, because if I game over, I cannot continue at this point. We're not allowed to continue in the second loop. Thank you for the G. The G. But yeah, super fun game. If you do try it, it is pretty difficult though, so just have some patience. And if you do try the game, just warning that the game does take like 2 minutes to load. Mileage may vary there. So just be a little patient with it if you try it out. It'll load eventually. So the lore here is that the first loop was a dream, and now we're doing the reality run.
No, not now. Let's be quick about this then.
And in this second loop, we'll be able to go against the true final boss and another mini boss as well. And we'll also see one more unique level because we took a path. We had a path selection earlier. Yeah, so I can grab a 1-up by waiting by this grave for like 5 seconds. That'll help. Gold armor just helps a lot here. You really want cross right here because of that projectile that just got fired at me. Is hard to avoid if you don't have a projectile destroying weapon. Oops, missed the chest spawn there. I'm gonna be checking that because I'm still looking for a better weapon right now. That's not it. That's the boomerang sickle. That's just points. We can check another weapon here. Armors have more health. That's a Castlevania style axe. That won't be useful. Probably the worst weapon. Here's Franken Zombie. Oh, I almost grabbed that. Yeah, he didn't do too much though. So you have the pointing gesture, you have this gesture, you have the butt, and then you also have a shocked gesture you can use. This is the shocked. And then these gestures change slightly depending on your armor status. That's kind of fun. Now that we're getting speed bonus and perfect bonuses in the second loop, the point bonus is doubled, I believe. Shout out to my neighbor mowing his lawn. Maybe I should shut the window at some point. Yeah, let me just shut the window. Alright, that should be a bit better. And there's the weapon we need, nice. So yeah, fireball, this is the weapon I was talking about. Now I can charge 2 levels of magic. It will be charged from just attacking enemies. And if I use melee attacks, I can charge this meter even faster. So that is good. Got that red armor killed nicely. Gotta be a little careful here. Oh. Kill this guy. That enemy can be a bit of a menace, so I want to take care of him. I maybe could have used that bat to skip this section, but not a big deal. Waiting for my opportunity here. Grab a 1-up here, and then go down here. Alright, smooth level. Once again, the bosses in the second loop do have some new attacks, and they have more health. I'm about to charge level 2 magic. First one is just lightning, the standard, your standard lance magic, as you'd see in Super Ghouls and Ghosts and other G&G games. And the second level of the magic is a unique ability. It's dual fire dragons that you can sweep across the screen, and you can actually control their arc a little bit. It's extremely damaging, so a lot of the speed strats are just making sure you have your magics charged for the appropriate bosses. And I am, in fact, speedrunning the game, if it wasn't obvious. Right, so we had the selectable path earlier, went to the fire level, now we're going to go to a water level. With one of the iconic musics of the series is going to play here. The Crystal Forest level from Super Ghouls and Ghosts plays in this little part. This part can be a bit random with the enemies dropping down. Gotta be on top of that. So far, I think we'll be okay, but these turtles can really drop down wherever they want. Usually you can get through here unscathed, but it's really easy to get hit if you don't know exactly what you're doing. It's great not to get hit there because gold armor is really useful in this level. Speeds things up quite a bit. So we can keep our pace here. Yeah, I find that magic often doesn't hit. Maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have done that. Oh! Yeah, I was worried about that. So the backflip is invincible on the way up. Yeah, that's what let me survive that. There's a little Easter egg on this part. So that background boat graphic is from the Little Mermaid on the NES. Obviously it looks a bit different. But anyway, Ariel appears here as a bit of a confirmation. That's just a little Easter egg. Alright, so since we have gold armor, we can really speed through this section. I don't need to be opening up chests anymore. I've got that all taken care of. Just gotta watch these hands coming out of the ground on me here. And I'll be looking to charge a fire dragon here. Come to the Dagon fight here. Okay, so this is what you want. You don't want them to submerge, so you want them to like float and then come back up. But he can submerge completely and do a time-wasting attack. Yeah, so we'll just unleash the fire dragon here, try to get the most damage out of this. Looks good. Should be able to finish it out now. So this level can be really bad. The boss of this level really sucks if you happen to lose. If you don't happen to not fight this boss with gold armor, really not that fun. So I'm gonna try my best to keep gold armor here. Since that enemy spawned, I was able to use that to help me out. Skip a little platforming there. These red birds can take a crap on you randomly, so we gotta watch out for that. Random spawns can just get in my way here, so gotta be on alert. Looking for another one to boost me up. That was a bit greedy, so now I have to fight the boss without gold armor. I wanted to land there so I could get up a little bit faster, but now I've been punished. I gotta fight this boss with steel armor. Not the guaranteed success here, but I think I'll do good. Oops. Oh boy, this is bad news. Yeah. There's not much. Actually, I could have backflipped there, and then when you backflip, like, you can land on an enemy. Yeah, unfortunately took a death there. Probably could have backflipped and maybe kept that alive, but yeah. Kind of dropped my input there, so then I took that first hit. So when you die, there's no checkpoint in this level. So I'm gonna have to try this again. Not too concerned though, just a little just a mistake. You can always count on this blue bird to be there, so you can use that to help me up. And then, like I say, the green chests are guaranteed armor, so there's a guaranteed green up here. Ah. Alright. Ground pound to the rescue. Yeah, these imp spawns are up to no good here. Ooh, that was kind of close. Seems I've missed the platform cycles here, but I'm getting greedy again. Okay, I'm not gonna go for that this time. Okay, it looks like I can probably use these. Not that ghost. Spawned too late. Alright, we should be in better shape now. When I use this lightning, it's going to do a lot of damage. And just like that. Alright, anyway, so had the little death there, not a big deal. Next level, gold armor is really helpful, so I have gold armor, so we're in good shape. That's the theme of this game, and a lot of the G&G games, gold armor being pretty good. Yeah, if you play a lot of games, you might recognize some of the sound effects used in this game. They're from a variety of arcade games and Capcom games and just various cool games. That was kind of a flashy way to do that. Worked though. Here I'm looking out for a random spider spawn from the top of the screen. It could come from anywhere, really. Oops. There it was right there. If I... Oh, dude, I forgot. You have to kill that. Okay, that's an armor drop. I'm gonna try to grab it here. Oh! Ooh, nice. That's pretty important I get that, because now I can have gold armor in this fight. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, so now Satan can spawn like a bunch of imps at a time. And he's doing that quite a bit right now. He's turning off the lights on me. Hey, turn the lights back on. Can't do anything right now. I'm just waiting. What is going on? That was such a long wait. And he's spawning more imps again. This is all random what he chooses to do here. This is fine. Just don't wanna get too caught up here. Not giving me a lot of opportunity to attack at the moment. It's not too bad. I would have preferred not to have used that. I meant to just backflip there. Not a big deal though. Okay, here he goes with this swoop. And yeah, he should be dead soon here. Ooh, shot him in the nuts. Yeah, I can grab so this is another secret one up if you wait in this location for 4 seconds or so. My dog will bark, and I'll get a 1-up. Alright, so we're going to the last level. There is actually one more level, but it just has the two extra bosses after this. Yeah, this stage can be pretty rude. See how it goes. Gold armor, really good here. We can kill this red arm or albino armor easily. Nope. Panic dragon. It's better than getting hit. Better than getting hit. Shortcut height. Oops. It's fine. Oh. That was close. Okay, we should be okay now. A little victory twerk right there. Astaroth again with more health and more boulders and all this. Oh wow. I was not expecting him to walk forward there. That was kind of funny. If a random boulder falls down on top of me, I have to use lightning, so I have a get out of jail free right now. He actually blocked the boulder that would have hit me. What a bro. So yeah, like, some bosses can, they can actually attack other enemies, and then those boulders can actually hit the boss, so there's actually like some infighting type, well not infighting, but environmental obstacles can hit enemies and bosses, which is nice. Like these spikes can hit the Chimera, and so that's always, and they can also hit enemies, so that's kind of nice. Tiamat yet again. Don't get distracted. Want to bait out this attack here. I'll just keep baiting this out. And I'll push her back occasionally. And my dog will bark occasionally. So Fire Dragon, just great there to clear out that last form. And then I'll be looking to charge up Lightning yet again for the second foot here, and then I'll be looking to charge up Lightning or Fire Dragon as we close out Azazel, and then go to the new bosses and the final boss and final mini boss. Oh, I forgot to jump. Oops. Oopsies. So this is now a lot harder without any armor. Can be done though. Wow, that delay. Really long delay there. Anyway, probably best to take the death anyways, so get the armor back. There's a lot of trolling that this boss can do with like various summoning attacks and such. By the way, if you don't have the fireball weapon here when you beat this boss, you will be sent back to the beginning of this level. That's kind of like something that happens in the GG games as well. Yeah, so what I'm doing there is the parry, so you're actually able to just jump off enemies. Yeah, this can be something I can use in emergencies. And you always have this ability, it's the parry. But you don't have ground pound when you don't have armor, and your backflips don't do damage when you don't have armor. Ooh, good response there. Alright, so first foot down without getting hit, that's always a good look. When I'm doing point blank shots with this weapon, this is good. This weapon does more damage up close. So the more point blanking I can get, the better. Alright, this is kind of a move you'll see often, the summons attack. So I can actually use the butt wiggle to actually avoid those hands hitting me there, which is cool. And you can use it to avoid this, which is nice. So that's helpful. Otherwise, if you crouch there, you can't avoid that fireball attack, so the butt wiggle came in handy. Almost got hit. Doing pretty good here. And the boss is low health, so he's just gonna use this again. Now if the boss uses this 3 times, and the 3rd time, whenever I mention this, the boss always does it, but On the third go of this attack, non-destructible fireballs will appear in this pattern. And if he does it again, more will appear, and then if he does it again, more will appear. Pretty annoying. But he's down. Alright, so like I say, if you have this weapon, you get to go to the next final part of the game, which is fighting an evil Arthur version. And then you fight Brieger from the Gargoyles Quest games. King Brieger was the ruler of the underworld. And these are this is a pretty cool fight. Both of them. But this guy here, he can just kill you if he wants to. It's one of the more random enemies of the game. I'm gonna take that opportunity to switch sides here. I'm getting kind of lucky. Yep. Okay, we should be able to finish him out here now. You can just let him use this attack, use these skeletons, and you can get some hits on them. Ooh, that was kind of rough. That was kind of close, actually. If I would have actually landed with that ground pound, I would have gotten hit. You got to be a little bit precise with the ground pound. Thankfully, I did not land on him there. All right, so this Brieger, he has tells for all of his moves. When he does the lasers, he like laughs. The knees have the smoke, and then there's two different tells in the middle. There's like that smoke for that middle fireball attack, and then there's like a puffier smoke that he'll do in the second phase only. You can use anywhere from like 1 to like 5 lasers in a row. You can use the fireball. You can use the knee fireball repeatedly. And then we're going on to phase 2. It's gonna have a couple of new attacks. Meanwhile, these ghosts are now spawning in this fight too. So I gotta mind those so I don't get tagged by that. You want him to use that regular smoke and more lasers. Just one. And then you want him to use this attack and get a lot of hits off this one. He's gonna use it again. The boulder will kill the ghost for me, very good. Now he's gonna... Uh-oh. Ooh, if I would have jumped to the top left platform, I would have been hit by that. That attack is instant kill. Oops. Okay. Almost here. Got him. Alright, so not too bad of a run there. And that is the true ending. Once again, guys, you can try the game for free on itch.io. Really fun. I've been playing the game for like 5 years, so don't mind my skill level much. Play this game way too much. Actually longer than that. But yeah, the credits are gonna go here and stuff, and then eventually we'll get to the final screen. in which it'll show the end game results. I'm gonna let this play out, and I'm gonna just start getting set up on my next game. But I'm gonna let this play out. I'm just gonna turn on my Mister and stuff because I'm gonna be coming up with another game after this, the Speed Rumbler. But yeah, there was a long time where that second loop wasn't consistent, but just played the game so much that I can actually beat it consistently now. Do appreciate the GGs and hope you guys enjoyed the run. Speed Rumbler coming up. This is gonna be a arcade game. Top-down manic car shooting. Created by the creator of the G&G series, Tokuro Fujiwara, back in the arcade days. During the game, while the game was being updated, you could pay for the full version, the $4, actually donation, and your name would be entered into this list as a thank you. Since the game's not being updated anymore, these names are not being updated anymore as well. Last update was October of 2019. Actually, I think I started playing this in 2017. So yeah, and then we get the final ending screen here, and then the results, and then they can cut me off, and I'll get set up on Speed Rumbler here real quick. Of course, yeah, we are raising money for the Citizens Climate Lobby concerning climate control. Do take a look at that. Consider donating. We are doing this for the charity. So yeah, Arthur is celebrating his conception, newborn with Princess Prin there. And the results screen. So I died 3 times. 42 minutes, 31 seconds in game time. Okay. I'll be back shortly, guys, with the Speed Rumbler. Stay tuned.